to another episode. This one is going to be a bit of everything, but we're leaving Noosa now. We've just spent the last 4 nights staying in Noosa, and hasn't it been fun?
Yeah, it's been great. We've got lots of things. We've done a fishing charter that I think I told you earlier that I bailed.
Well, you didn't bail.
Well, I fished for about an hour into it.
You were on the boat and you committed.
Charter.
You just got seasick.
I just stopped fishing after a few hours.
So Em was our designated burley operator for the remaining 4 hours of the trip, and I tell you what, whatever she was doing worked, because we were catching fish.
Honestly, every time that I had to run to the toilet to go and vomit, I would come back and be holding like a massive red emperor or something. Or like
That was good, but yeah, you'll see that in this episode. You'll also see it was a pretty jam-packed time while we're here. We also managed to get out to Australia Zoo, which was fun. We went to Australia Zoo, and I've been wanting to go to Australia Zoo. I think I've said in a story early on in the week. I've been wanting to go to Australia Zoo since I was young, like a little tacker. I've been to Australia Zoo down in New South Wales, down on the Central Coast, but it's just not the same. It's not the Steve Irwins Crocodile Zoo. So yeah, I've been wanting to go there for a long time, and not that I had high expectations of the place, but I was just looking forward to it, and tell you what, it definitely exceeded anything that I imagined. We had a great time. Yeah, and you'll see a bit of that, I guess, in this episode. Also, what did we do? What else did we do?
We did the Treetop Challenge.
Treetop Challenge in Sunny Coast,
so fun.
which is where the big pineapple is. Yeah, and again, I didn't really know what to expect for that place, but it was definitely more challenging than I thought. It was definitely a treetop challenge. I've got it written in the name. If you've got young kids, don't think your kids are going to just be able to wing through it, because it is tough. They're going to have a good time, and they'll just be limited to what they can do, because I'm telling you what, it is tough. Other than that, what else? We've been fishing, we've been walking around the town, we checked out some of the shops in Noosa, some of the nice properties, and just spending time on the beach. But yeah, you'll see all that in this episode, so I hope you sit back and enjoy, and we'll see you at the end of this episode. It's nice and early. It's about 5:30 in the morning now. We got up about 5 o'clock. I got Em up at 5 o'clock because we're going fishing. We've got a fishing charter booked today with Offshore Fishing Noosa. We've got a 5-hour charter. We're hoping to head out the heads pretty soon. We shouldn't be here in our next 10 to 15 minutes. The boat will be here. We'll jump on and yeah, hopefully catch some snapper, or we'll see where we're heading out to a few of the reefs, I think, for 5 hours, and yeah, should be good weather. It's meant to be not much wind. Hopefully it's going to warm up too. We got a random bit of rain last night, which is quite random too. It was not predicted or anything, but yeah, not that that's going to affect us or stop us, but yeah, we're going to head out and hopefully put Em on a nice big fat red. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll catch up with you guys on the boat. See ya. We are heading to Treetop Challenge. I guess it's called Treetop Challenge. It's basically it is a high ropes and zip lines and that all through the rainforest. And a bit of a backstory to this place. I think it was last year sometime, or the last time we come up into Queensland, we were actually staying at Kingston. So we wanted to pop across the border because we had this already booked. We had this place booked to come to do the zip lining and all that, and we also wanted to go to the Australia Zoo. But it was right when COVID first kicked off, and they had all the borders were closed, and you had to get permits and whatever else. And anyway, we applied for our permit and got the permit granted, and as we were crossing the border, apparently, because of where we were from, even though we had a permit and even though we hadn't been staying in Sydney, we weren't allowed in. So we had to get escorted through, like off the freeway, across the border. The police escorted us back onto the freeway, and we had to get back into New South Wales.
You were so close yet
So we were, so we were a bit bummed because we were like, oh, we had this Treetop challenge plan and we had this Australia Zoo plan, but we're in Queensland, suckers. Kick us out now. So today we're heading to Treetop challenge, and in a couple of days' time we are heading to Australia Zoo. And yeah, this place is pretty cool. I think it's like the largest ziplining and treetop kind of high rope stuff in Australia. So I think it's going to be pretty full on. I think we'll be there for a few hours. I've got, a whole bunch of different things there, different challenges and, whatever else. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Alrighty, well, how was it?
That was so much fun.
We've just finished the Treetop challenge here at the Sunshine Coast, and I'll tell you what, it was harder than I thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was good though.
You made it seem like it was simple.
No.
Alright, I thought it was really difficult. No, maybe because I'm bigger than him.
It was challenging, which was good.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be easy and just like, oh, this is fine. But there were some parts that were actually really challenging, which was good.
I'll tell you what though, if you've got kids, don't just think your kids are going to breeze through it. I'll tell you what, it is challenging. But it's well worth doing. It's exciting, and I really enjoyed it. So what did it come to for price? What is it normally, like 60 bucks? 60, it's about $60 I think roughly for an adult. But if you are with NRMA, which Em and I are, for our our roadside assistance, you do get a discount. So it ended up being about 50 bucks each or $51 each, which is pretty good. I tell you what, for how much fun we had, and it's a workout. My arms are actually really sore. You'd think, oh, just ziplining and walking, you'd have sore legs and that, but my arms are killing me because there's a lot of upper body strength and holding ropes and climbing and the whole works. But
we're gonna go home, stretch.
Go home, stretch. I want to go for a swim now. I need to have an ice bath, or just soak in the water, no resistance training or something like that. Other than that though, it was an absolute ball. Highly recommend that. And yeah, we'll see what we get up to for the rest of the day. All right, we'll see you at the next spot. And we have another great day planned for you all. New Year's, no, it wasn't yesterday. When did we go? It was 2 days ago. We went to the Treetop challenge, and I think I mentioned in that vid about the whole border closure scenario we had last year when we were up at Kingscliff, and how we really wanted to go to the Treetop challenge. and we really wanted to go to Australia Zoo. So today we have booked tickets. We're heading to the Steve Irwins Australia Zoo, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait for that. We've kind of done a bit of a plan, not a plan, but we've looked online to see so we can do some of the, well, I have. I'm all over it, trust me. I want to check out all the different shows and the other, you know, you hear about the Crocodile and all these different places and that within the zoo, and they do different conservation shows and that, which, yeah, I think it's gonna be a good day. So we're gonna take you guys along with us and hopefully show you as much as we can whilst we are there. I'm sure they're GoPro friendly, definitely not drone friendly, but we'll get the GoPro in there and get some good content for you all. And yeah, hopefully we get some good footage, and I'm sure that we'll all have a good time. But until then, we'll see you once we get to Australia Zoo.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love. Oh na.
So we've decided we're going to buy Em a new car, and we thought we'd upgrade from the Hilux and get a Land Cruiser. Here it is. What do you reckon, babe?
I just
Twin
need a
turbo
horn.
V8?
I just need a horn, that's all.
Start her up. Oh, been summoned. Oh, babe, you know what? I want to go in here. I hate snakes with a passion. Here we go.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love. Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love.
Alright guys, that's all we have for that episode. If you want to be up to date daily with what we're doing, you can jump on our Instagram page, and also if you want to like and subscribe, you can then see each week what we're up to on our YouTube channel. We are on our way to Harvey Bay, and we'll check in with you guys once we get there. Alright, see you next episode.